In God's plan for Israel, every family had a home on the land with sufficient ground for tilling. Thus were provided both the means and the incentive for a useful, industrious, and self-supporting life, and no devising of men has ever improved upon that plan. Counsels to Teachers 275. The Wildwood Health Retreat has been open for 10 years. We specialize in lifestyle change programs, helping our guests with a variety of problems. This lifestyle aspect focuses on chemical addictions, weight control, and other lifestyle-related illnesses. Wildwood Health Retreat also offers a 1-month, 28-day health evangelism seminar. This is a simple, Bible-based education course concentrating on the gospel and health. We have classes in Ministry of Healing, Daniel and Revelation, massage and hydrotherapy, nutrition, and many more. Useful manual labor is a part of the gospel plan. Now, as in the days of Israel, every youth should be instructed in the duties of practical life. Each should acquire a knowledge of some branch of manual labor, by which, if need be, he may obtain a livelihood. This is essential not only as a safeguard against the vicissitudes of life, but from its bearing upon physical, mental, and moral development. Counsels to Teachers 307. The future Medical Missionary Industrial Training School will be a longer education program that will be focused on combining practical training in construction, agriculture, and colporteuring with gospel and health classes. The classroom lectures will be similar to the 1-month education program, but will be more extensive and cover additional topics. An education derived chiefly from books leads to superficial thinking. Practical work encourages close observation and independent thought. Rightly performed, it tends to develop that practical wisdom which we call common sense. It develops ability to plan and execute, strengthens courage and perseverance, and calls for the exercise of tact and skill. Education 220.
My spiritual life is going to be more developed here. That's why one of the reasons why I came, and I wanted to be around, fellow believers as well, a body of Christians as well together.
If it isn't in the Bible, it isn't here.
Faculty and the staff they're really nice and they're easy to talk to. Very loving people, and the couples here are adorable, and I'm not really used to seeing that in Atlanta.
8 months later, I was released from the Cumberland County Jail. I was released and I was let on the outside. I started going to Seventh-day Adventist Church. A gentleman that had been coming into the jail was ministering to us in there, and there was something about him that nobody else really had, that were coming in and preaching the Word of God or talking about the Lord, and it really drew me to the Lord. During this time, I still struggled with my addiction. I just remember one time I was at someone's house, and I really wanted to give up the drugs and just follow the Lord 100%. I ended up leaving that house, and on my way I said, Lord, just get me there. I need to make it to this Bible study, because I had a need for Him. At the time I was down and out. On the way there, I decided to stop at a store. I had run in and grabbed something, and on my way out I ran into someone that I had previously been using the last few nights. And I had asked him, I said, can we hook up to get some drugs? And the guy said, yeah, let me run into the store, I'll be right out. So I'm sitting outside waiting for him, kind of in the middle of the parking lot, just parked. And he comes out, he's walking across the front of my truck, and he's ready to come to the door to get in. And this cop pulls up, grabs the guy, throws him in the back of the cruiser, and takes off. And here I am, like, what just happened? And I remember that I had asked the Lord to just get me there. And I think that was a divine intervention by God Himself. I ended up coming to this place and detox. The first 3 days, I didn't really want to be here. My bones were aching. I was sweating at night. But I had hope. I knew that the Lord would get me through it. I wasn't really too fond of the vegetarian diet. When I first started, I had little bites. Right now, I'm eating with a shovel. I believe that this system is what is working for me, and it's what will work for so many people out there that don't have this.
Sitting here in the Medical Missionary Industrial Training School. The building's been going up for the last 2 or 3 months. It's our hope that the Lord will use this place to train many to be capable medical missionaries. For more than 10 years, the Wildwood Health Retreat's been involved in global ministry, holding medical missionary training schools in different parts of the world. So what we're trying to do is have a program where people can come, learn practical skills. We're working with the belief that most people that haven't heard the gospel are people that are working with their hands. They're poor people. And the way to minister to these is to be able to help them with their house, with their construction, with their crops, with their food. They're sick, they need simple treatments, hydrotherapy, physical therapy, massage, those things that are very simple, very inexpensive. So what we want to do is have an environment where people can come here and learn those skills. So part of our educational program will include agriculture. We hope to have an extensive coal portering program where students not only can learn how to coal porter, but they can use that skill to defray certain costs associated with their education. We have a professional builder working with us as part of our staff, teach our students the basic framing techniques so they can build their home and save labor costs when they leave here. Another part of our program is that as people finish their training here, we're investigating ways now to help people make the transition from life at the health retreat, life as a student, to filtering into the great needs of humanity, not only in the United States, but in all the continents of the world that haven't heard the gospel. We're using the models of the School of Prophets in the Bible, Avondale over in Australia, in Currenbong, and Madison just up the road there in Nashville, Tennessee, because we have counsel that the plan at Madison was according to God's will. So what we're going to do is, by God's grace, finish this building. Going to be opening, we hope, by about March or maybe April. And then we're going to extend the invitation for those that have an interest in medical missionary work to come.
When Jesus comes, the fight I'm fighting will be done. When Jesus comes, the race I know am running will be run. And the crown He longs to give to those who long to see His face will then be won. When Jesus comes. Is coming when the truth of God will be discarded for a lie. Be steadfast in your call and enduring all in all. I charge you in the name of Christ our God.